Alright, welcome back. We're looking at the Lethal Gaming Gear mouse pads right now. Dylan from Lethal Gaming Gear sent these out to me, so I really appreciate it. Dylan. Very cool guy, very cool thing for him to do. Hold on. I think I need to say some stuff. I need to preface some stuff, but I don't remember what I have to say. You are more than welcome to do a review on them as you wish, as long as you mention that they are pre-production samples of the Mercury pad. We designed it to be similar to the Heian. Everyone is saying that. Everyone has a Heian. Guys, our mouse pad is a Heian. I'm gonna make a video about that. God, okay. Mention that they are pre-production samples and will be changed from 3mm to 4mm. So this pad is currently 3mm thick, but it's gonna be changed to 4mm. And we're gonna go over both of them. So I have the Mercury and the Jupiter, and the Mercury is named Mercury aptly because Mercury, I'm going to take you back to 4th grade when everyone was teaching you about the planets. I was actually Saturn in my planet play. There's a play about planets. Everyone surrounded me and I felt really egotistic. But anyways, back to what I was getting. Mercury has the fastest rotation out of all the planets because it's like, I think every 80 days it circles the sun or something like that. Oh wait, it's 59 days. Okay, never mind. And I also have the Jupiter, which is probably the most interesting pad I have ever tried. Even though I don't like it that much, I still like the concept a lot, and I still really like what they did with this pad. Okay, so let's start with this one, like the Heian clone. Yeah, it's a Heian clone, dude. It's a Heian clone. What else do you want? It's a Heian clone. Everyone, I'm sorry, it's gonna be 100. There's a heat warning right now. It's gonna be 108 Thursday and Friday, so I'm really sporadic right now. Anyways, let me get my Hatayotsu. Since everyone says it's like the Heian, everything's like the Heian now. Everything. Anyways, so what I know about the Heian is that it's slightly faster than the Hatayotsu. There is a lot less friction on the Hatayotsu. I feel like it's really fast. However, there's a lot of control. Like it's really easy to stop or start my mouse. And this one, it's way harder. Not way harder, but like a little harder to start and stop it. So yes, this is a very good pad. It's a Heian clone. What else do you want? It's just a Heian clone. And I think it was like $15 if you brought the samples, but retail it's gonna be like $30. For $30, pretty good pad, I'd say. If you're not willing to get artisan, yeah, get this. Like the glide is really fast. I like this, I like playing with it. I would be really comfortable maining it. And one complaint I have is, ironically, if you've never seen like a mouse pad this size, it's kind of small. 450 by 400 is like the standard size for what is like large to people, but I feel it feels kind of small, maybe because I've been using artisan for too long, which are like huge. Okay, going back to the size, I looked at the website and the final production size is going to be 490 by 410mm. I think that's bigger than an artisan pad. I could be wrong, maybe the same size, but this is just pre-production, so it's 450 by 400. If this is like an OEM surface or something like that, it's a very good OEM surface, unless they created the surface. Really good job, Lethal. I'm really impressed. Even though I am kind of bored of like people saying they have Heian surfaces, this is still a really good, fast, nice pad. I kind of like having a little bit of texture in my pad because I can like feel my mouse gliding more. And this one's like rough, but not like Kadora surface rough. It's a very unique surface. Anyways, I'm gonna get to the stitch edges and the rubber base later because they are both the same on these pads, and I'm gonna talk about them. So, the more interesting one I want to talk about. I'm sorry, I think this one is more interesting. From what I've heard, it's made out of burnt umbrella fabric, or it's made out of umbrella fabric, or something like that. This is one of the more exciting surfaces I have tried in a long time. That's not just reminiscent of the Heian surface. If you like extreme control, like GSR levels of control, this pad is for you. This has the lowest friction of the pad I have ever tried. Has the lowest speed. I've never felt or seen this surface before. It's like extremely smooth. It's just, it reminds, I think this is like similar to a microfiber cloth, if I'm being honest. When I was playing, I felt like a little, like this is a pre-production sample, okay? This problem won't happen for you, so this is just a really minor complaint. You can't really see it, you can only feel it. But there's a little like divot in the pad here because, I don't know, it's just pre-production. So this section of the pad feels way lower and less spongy than like the rest. But yeah, like I can't really, as for the softness of these pads, like I get a lot of feedback. I can't press into the pad really far. So I'm guessing this would be like, in terms of artisan softness, this is like X soft, right? So it's really spongy. I feel like this is what mid would feel like. So yeah. Because it's made out of umbrella fabric, that was, what do I do? I needed it all. Okay. I don't know what to do. So after close inspection, this is really stupid to do. But does it repel water? I don't know. Okay, it absorbed all the water. Okay. Now it's even more control. Holy shit. Look at this. This is the slowest surface I've ever created. For you crazy control players out there, there's a level of crazy. And below the car level of crazy, there's the control players. This is the most control I've ever felt. So just dump water on your mouse pad, I guess. Okay, anyways, let's talk about the stitching. Now the stitching, again, like I can't clarify much on this, but I hope they really change the stitching because it's kind of higher than the rest of the pad itself. And I've never noticed it before. Like it's kind of extreme how much higher it is than the pad, and it really bothers me when I like rub my hand against this. So now let's talk about the base. They're actually really grippy, like not the most grippy in the world, but if you don't really press down on the pad like a freak like me, I think you should be fine. Like I can see it moving just a little bit, but not like. But I know this base. I know this base from the MP510. This is a similar, if not the same base as the MP510. As you can see, it's like really shiny, glistening right now. There's only a little bit of that on the MP510, of that like glister. But that's because I've had this pad for like half a year. But yeah, it's just as grippy as the MP510, and I'm sure the stitching. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same, if not just like a little bit different than the MP510. So yeah, these are the Lethal Gaming Gear mouse pads that I was sent. Thank you to Dylan from Lethal Gaming Gear for sending these out. These are actually really nice. If you really want to try a different experience, this one is like really fun to play with because it's just so slow. There's so much control on it. But if you're like looking to replace a new mouse pad, this one is probably the safest option. Also, if you want to buy these, I got affiliated with Lethal Gaming Gear, so use code my channel name andrewpp in the checkout. Bye.